Hi! Another episode of Conversations with June, because once again, I'm bad at naming things. Um, oh, I can see one of them, and I'm going to, call that back up, so that I don't pick that one. There we go, okay. Back into the hat it went. Now we shall mix. What just fell out? I'll do the one that just fell out. Idea number 25. I like soft shit. Plushies. So, I am not exactly the manliest of men. I like soft shit. If you can see my bed back there, you can see an Eevee tail. There's also, and I can't see if you can see that on the camera because there's stuff over it, but there's a Lapras there. So, basically, I kind of collect plushies, mostly of Pokemon, because Pokemon is one of my favorite series, whatever, a lot of the Pokemon are adorable. I actually have, like, a tower behind this desk that I don't quite think you can see. I sure as hell hope, no, you can't. There's a Ditto at the top of that. My Ditto has actually been traveling with me to school recently, because, sometimes you're a sad boy and you need a soft companion, and he's the easiest one that gets into my bag, because he's just a blob. But yeah, so how did I start being into this, like, soft shit? Easiest answer is that I couldn't tell you. I genuinely don't know what started it. I mean, everyone has, like, you know, soft toys and teddy bears when they're younger, obviously. But I mean, like, what made me start collecting them? I'm not entirely sure. I want to say it was that I got a, I think I got a Tyrant first. I got a Tyrant little, like, plush at VGC. And ever since then, every other time I've gone to VGC after that, I've bought a plushie. I bought a Meowth at one, like a tiny Meowth plush that really doesn't survive that well. And a Bayonet. And Bayonet is a really cool Pokemon. I think it's rather underrated, actually. But then I've also got a Rowlet. I've got a Tepig that I was actually given as a parting gift by a few of my friends. I've got the Lapras, I've got the Eevee, and I've got a Snorlax as well. I couldn't quite tell you what else I have. I also have a custom made Napstablook plush that my ex made me, alongside a custom, I think they're called Smuppets. Are they called Smuppets in Homestuck? I have one of those, like, dragon Muppets, whatever. Like, it's just a dragon plush. It's blue. His name is Brigadier Berrytoes, also made by my ex. I love him. They don't really stay on my bed, though. But they're just really nice. It's one of those things of, like, a lot of people have something that they use to, like, you know, make them feel better in some way, shape, or form. And that's what plushes are for me. Like my Ditto that I mentioned earlier. A lot of the time that I have him, it's not because I want to, like, hug him or whatever. I literally just have him out because seeing his dumb, smiling face makes me feel better. It's one of those things of, like, you know, some people look at pugs and, like, the scrunched up and kind of fucked up pug face, like, just makes them laugh. By the way, pugs are, like, such dangerous creatures to own, not because they are dangerous creatures, but because they can't fucking breathe, which is a goddamn shame. So, you know, be careful with pugs. But, I dropped the thing that said it. Actually, I should start showing these. I should actually start showing these, because I don't think I've shown any of them thus far. So let's see if I can do that right now. Boom. I mean, that's backwards for some reason, but it says 25. I like soft shit plushies. God, you know, I thought I would have more to say about this, which is why I made it an idea topic, but I'm really not sure what else to say. I need to try and stretch this into 10 minutes though. So let's see, what plushies do I want? Cause I live in undisclosed location. Actually, I'm not gonna say. I mean, I live in England, but I live in a place in England. And there's a place that sells, like, Pokemon plushies, and I've said that I think my next one is probably gonna be Mimikyu, because that Mimikyu plush just screams to be owned for some reason. It's one of those things of, like, you suddenly understand how the game Pokédex is, because they say like, oh, people get Mimikyu because they think Mimikyu looks like a Pikachu and they think it's cute. Or people mistake it for Pikachu rather. Whereas I see it and I'm like, you are adorable the way you are, you sweet Mimikyu boy, and I am glad that you are the way you are. Oh gosh. Is there any Ooh. Actually, no. I forgot to mention one other plush. I've got, it's like a Japanese soft dog plush. I don't remember the company that makes it. Oh no, I forgot the company that makes it. Because they're like a decently big company. Like, they make the llama plushies that a lot of people love. They made this like soft doggo plush. And I saw this is a story about this plush, right? So I saw it 2 times. One time when I went to EGX, and another time when I went to wrong. I saw it one time when I went to RTX, and another time when I went to Comic-Con. So at RTX I saw it and I went, oh my god, you are made for me. However, I decided against it because I had already bought a lot of stuff and I was like, I'm gonna leave you be. Speaking of stuff I bought, I actually broke a Keyblade prop the day I got it from RTX, which is fucking great. But then the second time I saw it at Comic-Con, and I went, okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna wait until the Sunday because I had a weekend ticket, and went, okay, if I leave this here and let it be, and I come back and it's there, it was meant to be, and I will buy him. So I see him, and he's there, and I go, yep, this is it. This is time. This is how it goes. This is my boy now. And I bought him, and his name is Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I didn't name him. I was wondering what to name him, and I asked one of my friends, and they said Dwayne The Rock Johnson because he's a squishy boy. Some of my friends also call him Rocky. Do I actually have any other names for my other ones? Yes, I do. So the Eevee is, I think it's Evelyn? I forgot what I named it in my game, but usually my Pokemon ones are the ones I've named it, except for my Ditto. So I've got the Eevee back there, who's like Evelyn, I'll say for now. I've got a Snorlax called Snur. I've got my Ditto, and my Ditto is the only thing named after a Pokemon, like not named after one of my Pokemon in the game. That is Doppel. I have a Ditto in the name named the Slurp Sound, and I'm not gonna do that right now because nobody needs to hear that. But it's named that sound effect. I've also got a Rowlet called Borb. My Bayonet is Banafreet, and my Tyrant is... Oh shit, I don't know actually. Oh no, I'm gonna have to check that. I don't know what my soft Tyranty boy's name is. There's also Meowth, and I feel like Meowth just doesn't have a nickname. I might just call him Garfield because he's a fucking cat. No, I think his name is Meow Meow, actually, which is a joke, because I think that's a drug. And I was like, haha, it's funny, because I was like 13. 13 when I named the Pokemon, not when I got that Meowth plush. Oh, wow, I don't know what else to say. I don't know, they're just like, they're good, they're nice, they're soft, they make me feel good. I don't know, like, the only issue about having plushes, and I've thought about this, even though I'm not a dude who gets lucky often, as in I'm not exactly the best with girls, but my first thought, once I actually had a girl in my room, not even for like purposes, but because they just needed they needed to stay for a bit before they could get picked up, and I was like, hey, my laptop's in my room, whatever. I let them in my room, and I saw the plushies. And, like, I mean, they're my friends, so I didn't care. But I then realized afterwards, like, oh, God. If I ever actually have a girl in my room, what am I gonna do with these things? Like, do I keep them there? Do I remove them? Do I hide them? Like, I don't know. Because, like, toxic words are hard. Toxic masculinity dictates that I should hide them and not show them to any female who ever comes into my room ever, because ha ha ha, it's not a manly thing to be into. But my tiny baby mind says, well, you know, if someone doesn't like the fact that I own plushies, then fuck them, which is true. Like, fuck you if you don't like the fact that I like plushies. Well, fuck you if, like, it bothers you, rather. If you don't like it, whatever. But, like, if it's something that actively bothers you that makes me, like, a hard pass, then that's on you. That's not on me. Fuck you. I somehow got this to 10 minutes. I'm gonna stop here because it's just gonna be a tangent now. Why can I not say words? But thank you so very much for watching this episode. Tomorrow will be an entirely different thing. I don't know what, though. So, see ya!